Hey guys, I'm here. We are back for episode 8 of season 3 of Harley Quinn. The last episode, Ivy is kind of feeling a little under the weather from accessing the green while trying to find Frank, that she's kind of having to tap out and recover. In the meantime, Harley seeks out Bruce, now that they know that he's the one that's got Frank, and captures him. Harley preying upon his weaknesses by posing as Selena. And man, like, heartbroken Bruce, smitten Bruce has been one of my favorite Bruces in this season so far. It's been a lot of fun seeing how this played out, especially in the last episode. I feel a little attacked, not gonna lie, with the way that they depicted him in his depression there, but I loved it. We had a little side story with King Shark going back to his kingdom after his father passed away, and the line of successions being brought up, and he's trying to kind of pass that off to his brother because he doesn't want that responsibility. But some things come to light that make him kind of second guess that and puts him at odds with his brother until he ends up having to kill him in this like bloodfest that ensues as Ocean Master's trying to, you know, get his claws into the whole mix as well. But, well, King Shark is now King Shark. Whew. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're caught up. I think that's pretty much the gist of last episode. Also, some news that has come out since. Season 4 has officially been announced and greenlit under the House of Zaslav. So that is something that is, in fact, going to be moving forward, which is good to hear because the episode titles and stuff had kind of leaked kind of early a few weeks ago, but they've at least confirmed that Season 4 will be proceeding and full steam ahead, which I'm excited for because I love this show, man. I really love the work that you do over here. So that said, we're going to go ahead and hop into this episode. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this or any of the previous episodes, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you come over to the channel, it gets you access as well. Remember, we've only been reacting to Season 3 so far, so unfortunately I don't have reactions to Seasons 1 through 2 on there, so I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that if you go over there, you're looking for this and you're just a little confused. But we got the full links for all the other shows we cover here on the channel. You also get access to putting forth your suggestions and voting on what movies we react to here on the channel as well. We've got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage. Try to make it worth your while since you are going out of your way to support the channel. But of course, I know never can do that. And simple, you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing these videos because it really does go a long way with helping us grow here on the channel, man. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 8, Batman Begins Forever. Interesting. Here we go.
Ka-chow! These are just some of the noises you'll hear when I beat your shockingly flat ass.
Who's Frank?
You know damn well who Frank is, and you better squeal, Richie Rich.
You won't kill me. Dead men tell no tales.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh.
Ivy, how do we make him talk? We have tried everything.
We need help.
You know, I too used to have a temper problem. But with the help of Mayor Joker's passions, not prisons reform.
Wow, we've gone so far without him at all. I wasn't even thinking about him being in this, to be honest. I completely forgot about him.
That's a big cue, and one I will answer after this ad. Folks, why should Superman be the only one with great underpants?
We need your help, Psycho. We need you. Dr. Psycho.
I'm listening.
Really?
All right, let's do this. Assume the position.
Wow, we're going into Bruce's mind. Oh my god, dude!
Oh, shit. That hurt.
It's
Where are we?
the animated series!
There is so much I can learn from watching the man I shall be portraying on the most important night of his life. His day. Any minute he'll walk into.
I love it. The art style, man.
I thought Joe Cool was the camel that sold cigarettes to children.
No, that's Joe Camel, and he doesn't...
Great, we missed it.
We need to find a more recent one ASAP, and then see Frank for ourselves.
All right, well, let's take his ride.
Where to, Master Not Wayne?
Bruce's latest memory and
Master Not Wayne.
Get to the memory, we then need to...
Ow! Fuck! We've arrived.
Wait, what's going on here? What is this?
Yeah, this is the only memory that matters. Oh, wow. It's every block. Oh, wow.
So uno momento. Oh, Mr. Wayne, a word, perhaps. Oh, Mr. Wayne.
Oh my God.
If you could answer a few questions about Jesus God. The character, how are you feeling just moments before your death?
My what?
Are you shitting me?
Whoa.
You can't mess with a memory or else.
I beg you, Mr. Wayne, with your final breath, tell me your life's motivation. What is your...
My rosebud is also a slut.
What?
Also a sled.
How'd it go?
I must call James Gunn immediately.
Harley! Harley! What?
Oh, she's still in there.
What if Joe Chill shoots her?
Die in the head, die for real. The rules have stayed very consistent every time we do this.
Please be okay. God, you're heavy.
Oh no. We're there. The cave.
Yeah, so if this is gonna work, I'm gonna need you to not go all creepy kid in a horror movie on me, okay?
Bats are scary.
Is she gonna find out?
Maybe you've seen him?
I don't know.
The fact that you can't even look at me kinda says you do.
My parents told me not to talk to strangers.
Yeah, well, they're... If I help you get back home, will you show me where my friend is? There we go. See, I'm not a clown. I'm a friend.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's you. We must have found your memories.
Why do we fall down, Master Bruce?
To pick ourselves up.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
You little grumpy Gus.
Yeah, that was at my parents' funeral.
Oh.
Yo!
You sound like... Holy shit!
I'm Batman.
Dude.
Alfred, are the ears too big? I think they're too big.
How could Bruce be Batman? I mean, sure, he's the richest man in Gotham, so that explains...
I'm loving this episode so much.
I cannot take this dress right now. I will be in my kingdom.
What the hell was that?
The fuck? Oh, dude, the bomb! Wow.
I had poop.
It's all the movies and shit, man. It's like everything. Holy shit.
Why not start with affordable housing?
People pay for housing?
Oh no, shit, he made it down here. Oh no.
Crossword!
Oh, how cute! The songbird's afraid.
Dude.
Faco, if you aren't here to help Harley, you need to get out of the goddamn house.
Well, I'm starting to feel not welcome here. So fine by me.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Huzzah! We saved the movie. We can CGI the moustache in post. That's not good.
They're gonna be adding a mustache this time.
Put me down.
Oh, love it.
You're not supposed to order.
It's like an homage to like all of Batman's history, dude. This is so good. Ew, ew.
You don't think the shorts are too short? I know I like to show off a little something, but come on, this is a thought.
I like it.
I hear it's a real bang.
Oh! Oh! Oh, holy shit.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, Batman. He's trying to taint your memories.
Oh, it's working. That'll hold him off for a minute. Oh my gosh.
This is your safe space, huh?
It's the last Christmas we had together. Those are for Santa.
I'll take the heat from Tim out.
Mm.
You're not scary like that other clown. I stole your friend. It was me.
Frank? Yeah, I know.
He's the one who will make the bad man disappear.
Oh, slow down.
Wait, what?
Frank resurrects plants. He can't bring back people.
He can now. I changed him. How? Science?
Oh. Wow.
Too afraid to even show his face.
Oh no.
He didn't tell you why I'm here. The reason I sit all night by the window waiting, begging for the bat signal to appear.
Pretty well-worn territory at this point.
But they don't know that it was my fault. That night, Father wanted me to attend a shareholders meeting, but I begged he take us to the movies. The Mark of Zorro. I came out of that theater exhilarated, inspired even. So much so I refused to
Wow.
Think all this trauma from an Antonio Banderas film.
No, that's the 90s one. Everything I do as Batman is to make that one night right. Yet it's never enough. So I must never forget. That is my penance.
Moving on doesn't mean forgetting. It means healing. And as your therapist, I promised to help you heal.
Either you give up the kid so he can return to Crime Alley, or I shoot you dead.
I thought your rule was no guns.
I mean, the real me is against it, but the mind me is flexible.
Help me.
I will, but I can't help you in here.
Come on, champ. Let's go watch our parents die. It's what we deserve.
It's what we deserve. Oh my
Tell my
god.
secret. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Oh.
He modified Frank's resurrection powers. He's gonna bring back his dead parents.
Yeah, that's not good.
A post-credit scene to my biopic. I mean, oh.
Shut the fuck up, Clayface.
Hang on, is that possible?
Dude, this is nuts.
You're back.
Whoa, no. Holy crap, that's the end? Wow, man, we're building up to... Dude, this episode was great. Like, fantastic. Like, that was a really great exploration of Bruce and the character of Batman with this perspective. Sure, it was funny. Sure, it was poking fun here and there. You know, it was self-referential, tongue-in-cheek, and but like at the end of it, it got really to the core and heart of the character in a way that's not deprecating at all. Like, there was moments of this where like I was genuinely getting emotional watching Quinn like realize the trauma that Batman's been through and the way he's compartmentalized it. And the way he's kind of formed that into his identity. While also, like, I love that there's, like, these little homages to all these different various periods and, like, the Batman mythos itself from some references to the comics. We had some Adam West references. We had Batman Forever. We had Batman Returns. We had Batman Begins. We had Dark Knight. We had, like, all these little elements coalescing in this in some fun ways. And even, like, Harley Quinn even having to see, like, a mirror of herself during this period as well when she's confronted with one of his memory apparitions of her. And then the Joker. And getting, like, again... as we've seen like a few times up to this point, getting her in the seat, even though reluctantly, of the hero, which is like, I thought being a hero was always boring. This is fun. When she was dressed up as Robin, which was fun. But aside from that, like getting into that mindset and then her also just wanting to protect this kid. like seeing Bruce down to his core, also learning the truth, his secret, and then the whole Joe Chill just hunting him down, the repetitive memory of how that night formulated his life. Also, itself was a little bit of a jab that how every time we do have an iteration of Batman, they do have to re-explore the pearls and the murder in the alley and all of that. I liked that. Also, as a little like fourth wall meta comment on like the whole like perception on portraying Batman, like almost every time we're guaranteed to see that. It's been on repeat. And it was kind of a way of referencing that. And then also the Antonio Banderas joke about the Mark of Zorro / Mask of Zorro. And I like that reference in here. You know, it's been alluded to like many times in the comics and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's ever been straight up addressed that Batman was inspired by Zorro. Like verbally, like said out loud outside of people like historians and enthusiasts and people who kind of know the source material stuff, like talking about it. I don't think it's ever really been acknowledged all that much in the comics. I could be wrong. I'm sure with all the runs there's been up to this point, it's probably been brought up at least once, because that was almost always a key part of the mythos, that's the movie that they saw the night they were murdered. And like it just thematically ties in with what happens with Bruce. And I like that little moment. And then the reveal that Joe Chill the entire time is him, and he's forcing himself to make this the only thing that he remembers. He's trying to force himself to stay in this cycle because he feels guilt for being the reason that they went to that movie instead of that board meeting, for being the reason that they left and they took the alley to go home, like putting that self on him. So in a way, this reliving of this nightmare, he's forcing him through it, not only because it's his driving force and he needs to fix the city, but also because he thinks it's his punishment for what he did. That's a really great way to look at it. Again, I'm sure it's something that's been explored before, but like the way it was framed in here, and again, I love how this season is incorporating like little elements and nuggets here and there, and we saw it in the previous seasons as well, of Harley's psychological background and her like acknowledging the certain kind of trauma responses, and Bruce as she's going along this little journey trying to initially help the kid just to find Frank, but then genuinely like figuring out these things that he's been dealing with, been going through and all of that, and then genuinely trying to help him. And even now, once they came out of it, she's still trying to get through to Bruce to try to pull him back from the ledge, but it's a little too late. He's injected Frank into their corpses, and he's raising the dead, bringing his parents back, Zombie, Martha, and Thomas. That is not at all where I thought this season was going to go, dude. And where's that go from here? I mean, after this, we just have the penultimate episode in the season finale. So, is this like a zombie apocalypse? Is that what we're building to? That's kind of crazy. Man, this was a really good episode. I think this is up there. And then I forgot to even mention like the Batman the Animated Series like inspirations that made it into this as well, from the theme to the backdrop, the red skies and the Art Deco stylization to the world around them and all that. It was just beautifully done. This is probably up there with one of the best like episodes of Batman anything. And that dichotomy between the two with Harley and Bruce in this was just, I don't know, man. I really liked seeing that. But next episode is going to be insane, I think. It's going to be wild. Damn, man. I'm just still like kind of blown away by this episode. I don't know what else to say, man. It was just so good. Like 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join our Discord. We can talk about it there as well. Links to that and all my socials in the description box below. If you want to see the full length reaction to this episode, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sher, Ryan Carey, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, York, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Melito, Robert Anguiano, and Raven McGann. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. And that's it for this episode, guys. I'll see you all next week for the penultimate episode of the season. Take care, everybody.